Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirit, my intuition, the tarot, to communicate energies to you guys. Most amazing, beautiful viewers. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I am so glad you found me. And if you're returning, I'm so blessed, so grateful for you guys returning here again and giving me a chance to do your reading yet again. So, beautiful people, you guys are all very safe and welcome in this space with me today. I cannot wait to get into today's reading. Today's reading is a pick a card, and we're looking at the person on your mind. And what has this person realized about you, or the connection between you and them? So let us see what it is this person has realized. We'll pull the three cards. If at any point you're intuitively called to any one of these three, the timestamp will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below. It'll take you directly to your pick. I will reveal these shortly. I do ask you to use your own intuition, what you'll see, feel, or hear, to determine whether the messaging is right for you. Hopefully we get an idea of who this person is in the reading, although I'm only really pulling what it is this person has realized about you, okay? So we'll see how this comes through. This is why it's very important that you lean into your own intuition to see if this is the right reading for you. If you're called to multiple piles, it could certainly be multiple aspects or multiple people if you're pulling through multiple energies here, okay? Now, if the energy sounds like you and what you've realized about the person on your mind, then the pile is crisscrossed. You might want to go check out another pile, okay? So with that out of the way, we'll pull a charm for each of these. Option 1, 2, 3. Let's take a look at what we have. For option 1, we have the pulsar. Pulsar. Option number 2, we have the parsec. If you guys hear noises, it's my son playing video games. And then for option number 3, we have the black hole. Black hole. Okay, let's pull a charm for all three. Option 1, we have this beautiful rose flower or carnation. I'm not quite sure what sort of flower this is. I don't know if you guys can see. All right. Option number 2, you guys have this airplane. Airplane. Option number 3, you guys have this air balloon. Air balloon. Wowzers. I don't know if I held this airplane up long enough for you guys to see. Okay. So I'm going to move this box out of our way, and I'm going to put these down here so you guys can sit with the energy, and whenever you feel ready, you can go ahead and select from the timestamp which your pile is, your option, and I will see you guys at your pick. Hello, beautiful angels. Pile number 1, you guys picked the pulsar and the rose or the carnation flower. I'm not quite sure what type of flower this is. Okay, so I'm going to tap into this energy, and then what we're going to do is lay out these pre-shuffled cards. I've not looked at these at all. My question was in regards to the person on your mind, and what has this person come to realize about you and the connection between you guys specifically. So I don't know if we're going to get a whole lot of who this person is so much. So I do ask you to use your own intuition. If this doesn't feel right, don't take the message. And if the energy is crossed, meaning this sounds like what you've come to realize, your person's energy could be in another pile. Okay, sometimes I get blended energies, and if that's the case, I will communicate what I'm sort of picking up, and then you determine who is what energy. Okay, but there's no forcing of messages, and like I said, if there's something that's not feeling right, then leave those messages for someone else, or just not your reading altogether. Okay, so let's take a look at the energy with the pulsar. So the first thing I got was actually quite sexual. Okay, like obviously pulsar, like I was getting pulsating. So it's like a pulsating sexual energy that was pulling through here. Even with this flower, I was getting sexual energy, you know, like an open flower here. So I do feel as though there is some sexual energy pulling through, you know, in this pile here. Although I don't feel like it's solely physical here. But I am seeing 3 stars. So this could line up with there being, you know, like a third energy potentially in the way of this connection in some way. And maybe you feel as though the things have just been physical here in some way, you know, because of a third party or just a third thing going on here. And I see 3 stars. Stars are all about our wishes and our vision for the future and our hopes. So I feel like something's misaligned here. Like maybe there's just, there's certainly feeling like there's a third party here, but maybe you're not sure exactly what your person wants. You know, and the fact that this flower is open, maybe you just feel like, I don't know, maybe this person missed the boat, or things have already developed and it's difficult to go back. Like this flower can never go back, you know, like it's already sort of bloomed into what it's going to be. So maybe you feel like this this connection with whoever this is feeling like it can't go back. It's already sort of turned into what it is because this person has done whatever they've done. So I am feeling this, like I said, it could be a sexual relationship. I'm gonna grab the book because I do want to read what this pulsar is about, and then we can get into all of these, because maybe this is giving you more of an idea of who this person's about, because I do feel this is coming from mostly your energy, not what they're realizing, but your connection to this person. You know, it's like it's physical and there's an uncertainty here about what the future holds, because it feels like you guys are all on different pages here. So let's see. Pulsar says intermittence. This is short but intense, spinning at breakneck speeds. Intervals. The roller coaster. Oh my goodness, like look at this. So intense, really standing out again, is giving me like intense sexual energy, and like it's like in bursts here. In bursts. And so I feel like, yeah, like there's nothing really dependable here maybe about this person or this situation, and I feel like it's proven to you time and time again to be consistently inconsistent for you with this person, you know, and now it is what it is. Like the flower's already opened, and so now what, you know, kind of how I feel. Let's see what this is all about and see. Okie dokie. So we have the hawk and we have the mallard. Okay. I'm going to lay these all out unless some channeling pulls through, but you could skip ahead if you're wanting to get to the main channeling. Perfume, vanity, deception, and performativity. Okay. So this gives me ego. Key, the hidden secrets and discovery. Well, we have deception here and hidden secrets. So I just wanted to see if this was from the same pack. Okay, and then we have defeat, more star energy, lots of Aquarius pulling through. And we have the humorous, number 40, and it says, the humorous, the refreshing joy, exhilaration, and skills learned from creative play and laughter are their own reward and can help you solve problems. Interesting. She's wearing a funny hat here. Okay. And we have camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. How should we do this? Like that. And we have the witch. Experimentation and rebellion. Okay. And we have the waker. Awareness and reflection. Wow. Reflection, reminiscing, perception, learn from the past. Okay, and here we have gnosis. And this is number 75. And the number 12, gnosis. Okay. And we have the stone, number 67. The stone. And we have the judge, number 14. Okay. We have yellowing, number 14. And we have wise salt, 18. I'm going to do it like that because I don't have a lot of space. We have gossip, light attributes, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. Shadow attributes, thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. And goddess, light attribute, the feminine expressed through wisdom. Interesting, we have the wise salt here. Nature, life force, and sensuality. Shadow attribute, exploitation of the female nature and form. And we have student. Light attributes, humility and devotion to knowledge, openness to lifelong learning. Shadow attributes, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. Wow, now this is all about knowledge. Some major lessons here. Rainbow transference, number 21, or the number 3, and we were getting 12, so we're getting a mirrored number here. So 3 pulling through. Growth, reflection. Relationships. It's also Empress energy and Hangman energy. Okay, and we have support. And we have 5th chakra. The energy of the throat chakra, it supports our ability to communicate clearly and truthfully. Okay, and here we have karma. And there's nothing from the past life that can't be addressed in the current life. I don't want to I want to make space here. I want you guys to see this. Okay, and then we have self-love. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. And finally, we have this moon and Uranus, 17, or the number 8. Okay, more star energy. Lots of Aquarius energy pulling through, and star energy. Okay, star is about hope, our wishes, our long-term vision. And though we have moon and Uranus, that's an interesting combination here. But Uranus is the ruling planet for Aquarius, which I was really feeling star energy. So I am going to read from the book very briefly because there's only like a little bit that this book provides as information to see before I channel what's coming through here. Although there is one really strong message pulling through. Okay, let's see. 17... Here it says, in primitive states, unhealed attachment wounds make you emotionally abrasive and rebellious, which we were getting rebellion. You personify emotional freedom and self-expression, and then in evolving, you teach others how to be unafraid of powerful emotions and embrace change. Wow, that's evolving. Okay, I feel I've read for this energy. This is the pile. Let's learn to lesson here, okay? So, what's gone on here? Because we're looking at what the person's realized. There's blend, if I got to be honest, blend. And I feel an energy here that got hurt in an experience. Okay, because somebody was acting in ego. And I feel like because of the heavy sexual energy coming through here, I feel like there's a deeper layer of connection here that's going on. Okay, like a deeper layer. And I feel as though the person that you probably came here about was disrespectful in some way. and not aligned with their highest self. And so you feel like there was a lesson learned here with this person. Okay, now what is it that this person has realized? I feel like this person is in a state here of ego. Okay, and I feel like this person is now having to lay in the karma and the situation that they've created for themselves. There's an inability for this person to completely express authentically an inner knowing of what really matters here. Okay, like really what truly matters. So they let their ego, is all I can really say. It comes down to ego sort of get in the way of a truer, deeper sort of reflection of self to come through here and treat you in a way that was respectful. So I feel like this person is reflecting, because I do feel like they've gone into some sort of reflecting state. And I feel like this reflecting state is going to be a process, if I have to be very honest. You know, and I feel this person is fighting, you know, fighting to come to some sort of conclusion or understanding of seeing the truth of what they've done. And so they're still in this process of not really coming to that understanding just yet, but they can't avoid it. And I feel like every day Spirit is showing here this person is coming closer to this realization that's going to hit them like a ton of bricks. And I know this isn't going to make sense for a lot of people, this pile specifically, but the message is pretty clear. I'm just probably not doing all that great supporting this message. But the challenge here is this person's ego is getting in the way because there's a lot of pain. I feel this person doesn't understand self-love and how to express their authentic self. And so I feel because of this, they acted poorly, and they're not aligned with a deeper knowing of their highest self. And I feel like this person had to go through what they went through here with you, which I feel is a little unfortunate if we were to look at it in a way that's, you know, it created some sort of pain. But at the same time, it was needed in order for there to be a bigger lesson here. So I feel like this person was in one energy in regards to just really focused on getting what they want. And now there's like this door that's open to this new energy that they can't escape and they have to sit with, which is the consequences of their actions. And I feel like there was a lot of deception. They deceived themselves by not being authentic, you know, by doing what they did because it wasn't for their highest good in the way that they went about it. They most likely deceived you and created pain in this lesson, whatever it was that's happened between the two of you guys, which I feel maybe it was, you know, maybe they were in a third party and they sexually just physically, you know, violated your trust, maybe the person who they're with, or vice versa. But I feel like there's a violation of trust. Again, doesn't have to be a third party person, but I'm feeling that this person's connection to something is the challenge here. Okay. And so I feel like this person is in heavy contemplative state of what they've done, but I don't feel like this person is what's the word? I don't feel like this person would acknowledge or admit that they're reflecting on what they did and that it's bad. Like, they're not there yet, okay? If I'm being honest. I feel like this person is still in avoidance energy. And that this is kind of looming over top of them, like this need to reflect, this need to really unpack their actions and what they've done. You know, I think this person is still sort of chalking it up to excusing it or rationalizing what they've done. But I feel like what Spirit is showing here is that this person is going to have to go through this process of unpacking what they've done and really sitting with a deeper truth and coming to a lesson of knowing what they did was not aligned. And during this process, they'll square any karmas or learn any lessons that they were needing to learn here. That the lesson that they're karmically supposed to sort of go through will be learnt. Like that there is not going to be any repeats of this. That this lesson, if you will, this experience with you is the conclusion of their lesson here. Like they're going to learn from this, but they're not there yet. And so if it's what have they realized, I feel like what this person's realized is that they well, they don't see it, but they're in some sort of denial here, and they're still covering up. They're still covering up their actions here. They're not wanting to see a truth. And this is stemmed from a lack of self-love and awareness of self. And so they just see what they've sort of done here as an action, but they're not attributing any sort of accountability onto this thing, you know, and that might be difficult to hear. I feel like this person is gone to what's familiar to them. And that might not be comfortable to hear as well. Okay, so if they were in like a destructive thing, that's where they went back to. If they were in a third party, they went back there. And so they might still be justifying to themselves why they need to be there. But this person is learning a lesson of authenticity and true self-expression. But they're having to learn about self-love. And I feel like there's waves that come through this person, through Spirit, of having to sit with a deeper truth that they can't undo. And they're avoiding this. I feel like there is a lot pulling through in the dream state that this person can't control because it's coming through a dream. And so there is messages or healing pulling through the dream world with this person, because I feel subconsciously this person has a lot in there that needs to be resolved. And when it pulls through, it's going to be quite alarming here, okay? So I feel like they're being sort of prepared here in the dream state. Yeah, I feel like they're not quite awake just yet. I feel like they're still asleep, if I have to be honest. So we're seeing rainbows here and all of the stars. So stars, like I said, Aquarius, Uranus is Aquarius, like star energy is all about, you know, healing. It's also about destiny. So I feel like there's a destined lesson here in regards to karma. And it's also about the future sort of vision, you know, what we want to attain. I feel like this person, what's pulling through here is that the third thing, okay, and I do feel for a lot of you guys it's a relationship, although I know some of you guys say it's not another person. It could be, okay, but let's say whatever this thing is, it isn't aligned with this person no more. And I feel like this person went back and now they feel defeated because there is no more future. You know, like it's hard for them to accept that there is no more future in a way that they might have potentially seen it with you. because they screwed this up. So now it's like, okay, now they got to sort of go back to where they were in the first place, which was the problem, because it's unsustainable. It's not aligned with their authenticity. There's something more authentic, you know, and it's like they had the key to open that door to free themselves. And instead of doing that, they fucked it all up. It's kind of what I see here. And so now there's defeat, because it's like they got to go back to that old energy. But what's there? You know, what's there in the old energy except for a lack of hope in seeing anything greater for themselves? They had a chance to break out of this. Okay, so let's see with the tarot. So, Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 1. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good. Thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed, so grateful to be here doing your reading today. 4 Pentacles. So this is like the false emperor, you know, and when we think we've built some sort of empire, we can't let go of it. Meanwhile, this is a very draining energy to be in, because we're fighting to maintain the status quo, or the comfort zone in which we've built, but really underneath that, there's an exhaustion here, you know, but it's like, I'd rather hang on to the little thing here. And so I feel like the thing that they've built is what they're sort of hanging on to out of a fear. If I let go, you know, if I take the key, my experience here, and open the door, and actually, like, do what I'm being pulled to do and called to do here, then, you know, there's fear in doing this, because it's going to take courage and trust to step outside of the norm. So this person is still in their little old world. I say little old world, but you know what I mean, because if you resonate with this, it's the thing that they built, the thing they don't want to let go of, the thing that's draining them at the same time. Okay, so they're held back. They're here in this energy. And let's see, a devil. Definitely devil all over the place here. Okay, so Capricorn energy. So they're in this devil energy, because we know when we're only looking at what's left to lose, that's devil energy. We're not, you know, allowing the universe to work with us to break out of these sort of lack mindsets. This is a lack mindset, and so it keeps them stuck in life. Stuck. Very stuck energy. I'm getting with the devil again. I think this person is really passionately pulled to you. I feel very strong sexual energy here. There's an obsession, and the reason why this obsession pulls through in such a passionate way is to get this person out of this. So they're fighting and stuck here. Okay, but this is all covering up something deeper here. Okay, so it's painful. It's very painful here, I feel. Okay, let's look. So we have the King of Wands in reverse. So the King of Wands is a very sexual energy as well, full of passion. But here we have him in reverse. I feel like there is a retreat. You know, there is a retreat. And like I said, it's this person sort of making do with the fact that they completely fucked up. But they're not admitting or seeing that they fucked up. But there's an inner understanding of this. And it's all stemmed from this lack of confidence, really, even though they might be acting like they're very confident in their actions and their ability, because there's a lack of self-love. Okay, let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. This is what this person is being called to do. Okay, there's a lot of trauma here from past energies that have happened and they're needing to overcome. And so this person doesn't have confidence in their ability to do so. And this is also giving me star energy, because the King of Wands has a vision, an aim, a target, you know, and that's all star energy. Like, what do we aim for? What is our vision? And this person has no confidence in attaining anything outside of the depression I'm feeling here, or the devil life, or the comfort zone, or the held back lack mindset. Like, that's depressing. You know, and look at this yellowing, like fading, like something very exhausting and tiring in their world. So they're going to be kind of, what I'm seeing is I'm sitting with like a dead corpse, you know, and the dead corpse is representing the third thing. Like it's it's going to only be a matter of time before, I'm going to sneeze, hang on. Excuse me. A matter of time before it starts to stink and they can't stay there no more. So I am feeling heavy avoidance, heavy not wanting to admit and face truths, and how they're seeing their action with you is like just an action of not really experiment so much as it was an experience that was needing to happen. But I don't think they realize why it needed to happen. You know, why it needed to happen this way. Let's see. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So I'm feeling mixed from this because there could be mixed situations. Some of you guys are really literally dealing with a third party person. Okay, and so there's a dependency here. You know, this is the other, not the other, but the wife or the main person here that this person is dependent on in a practical way. Okay, with Pentacles, maybe this is a person who feeds them, clothes them, shelters them, or that they've just built something here and it's difficult to detach. Okay, but for some of you guys, if there is no other person here, it's like you guys are pulled. You guys are pulled here away from this person because there was nothing here for you to be able to hang around. Like, you don't want just this person to be sort of experimenting in whatever ways. Like if they're held back or in some other situation, like you need to go rely on yourself. You need to go do your own self, you know, like you're pulled away out of this situation. And so this person is feeling and seeing you as someone who's no longer someone here that they could, I'm going to sneeze again. My goodness. Sorry. Could do the same thing too, you know, like there's something that's happened and lessons learned. Like they need to, well, I don't know that they fully learned the lesson yet, but it's like the thing that happened between you guys is going to be the ultimate thing of them learning the lesson they still need to learn from that. You know, from that, because it's still unfolding. It's still being unpacked in their world, no matter how much they avoid, run, or suppress. In the meantime, you're just kind of not available, you know? So we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So heavy Capricorn. And then we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And then heavy Aquarius I was feeling. Plus with the Judge, I have Libra. Sneezing. Okay, now I'm stuffy. 3 Pentacles. So this is working with another, collaborating. You know, like creating something with another. So let's see what we have. So we have the Tower. So this is Uranus energy. This is a shattering of their world. You know, things that were built on I feel things that were built on a solid ground at one point is no longer a solid ground. And so I feel that this person's holding up this tower from falling apart. The thing that they did build, the stability that they did build, it no longer, one, excites them, and it no longer is something to aim for. But instead of letting it go and letting it fall to rebuild and recreate and be honest, I feel this person's holding up this tower. Okay, and here we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel your energy here. And like I said, it's blended coming from here because for some of you guys, it's you guys, and it could be both. It could be true. You guys are no longer sort of in an energy here, or at least this person feels, because this is what they've realized, like in an energy here that's, one, available in a practical way to, you know, be someone they could engage with in the world here because you're removed. And Ace of Cups is like, you know, like not emotionally available, like not having this happening with them until this person sort of goes through what they need to go through. So you're kind of off the table emotionally. And for others of you guys, It could be that their situation with their Queen Pentacles, which is the wifey, you know, their person here is emotionally unavailable. Like there's no connection here emotionally. This is sort of over. It's sort of needs to fall away. So we could pretend or hold it up as much as we want, but you can't fake it feelings and emotions. And also this is representing the self-love. This person needs to learn about self-love. I feel this person is dependent on holding up towers and some other sort of thing rather than opening up and learning the lesson of self-love and embracing the lesson here. So here we see 3 Pentacles, and under that we see 10 Swords. So I am going to pull some clarifiers here, but 10 Swords is an ending, and I feel it's an inevitable ending. It's a painful ending, and so when we keep up towers, sometimes we're preventing an ending. This is sort of in my future position. Okay, so I feel like something about putting something to an end, but with this 3 Pentacles, I feel like what this person is trying to work with, like the energy in which this person is in, they're showing up for something, trying to do something here. It is, it's almost like a heavy in denial, although I don't see the Ace of Swords yet in reverse or any cards talking about in denial. I feel an in denial here because it's like I'm going to continue to show up, work on, and believe I could create something here in an environment that's yellowing, desolate, falling apart, that I'm pretending to hold up, that needs to come to an end in order for me to be able to create the thing that I need to. But I'm focused on this, and so the thing that I'm supposed to create here with this pregnant representation can't give birth here. Like, it can't be created. So it doesn't matter how long this person's in this 3 Pentacles energy, because I feel they're focused on something here. But it's a distraction, and it's the thing they're keeping up, but that's the lack mindset, you know. It's very difficult to explain here, but I think you'll know what I'm talking about, because they could dress this up as, well, I'm showing up here in a way, but it's like you keep showing up to hold up something here, and that's a lack mindset, because deep down, intuitively, they know it can't give birth to something. It's already dead. Okay? That's weird. 6 Swords. So 6 Swords is when we move on to calmer waters, and I feel like in the reverse, the 6 Swords is showing me that this person is still stuck in that 5 Swords energy. Like, they're still defending and staying stuck, which I feel throughout this whole reading. So let's see, what more can we say about this 3 Pentacles then, Spirit? What more can we say about this 3 Pentacles? What does Pile 1 need to know about this 3 Pentacles and the person on their mind and what they've come to realize? So much star energy. Wow. So, anyway, yeah, they're stuck in the 5 Swords. So, this person can't be stuck in 5 Swords forever, okay? They're going to be pulled out of 5 Swords. And what Spirit is saying is that when we're pulled out of 5 Swords, we're going to get hit with the bus. We're going to get hit with the rubble. And we can't avoid it. It's inevitable. Okay, it's inevitable what's happening here. And so the star energy that I keep feeling here is very prominent. And the star is really about the full-on healing that needs to happen with this person in regards to self-love. But they are destined to experience something in order for them to attain this future vision of where they're supposed to really be aligned going. You know, like, I feel this person is not seeing it, and I feel like this person might have lost hope a long time ago, and I feel like you might have been presented as kind of a hope for this person to see a future, and I feel this person's more surrendered to the defeat of just behaving badly and accepted this as a truth and accepted defeat. But Spirit's saying, no, like, it's never really over, you know, and unfortunately I feel this person brought you down with them. It wasn't about hurting you specifically so much as this person's hurt, and so you got hurt. And now it's like all of this energy they're needing to unpack so that they could see clearly their future of what they want for themselves, what they can work towards is actually going to be abundant. But the healing happens throughout this sort of thing, you know? And so it's quite the process here, but I do feel this person's hurt you. Let's see, what's this 10 swords? What's this 10 swords, Spirit? Look at the 6 swords again in reverse. So it's like this person needs to go through the process of getting out of the state situation that they're in. It's a mindset. It's around them. I just feel like they're in 5 swords right now still. And this is what needs to come to an end in order for them to then accept some greater truth and unpack a greater truth. That's the process here. Knight of Swords. Yeah, they got to confront it in order to have this transformation. You know, and I feel like this person is running. Is kind of how I feel. They're running from this obligation and this responsibility and this accountability. So what I'm going to do is pull some more here and see, Spirit, what does pile 1 need to know in regards to what it is that the person on their mind has come to realize? What more does pile 1 need to know about this person? Is there anything more? I feel like you already know all this. I don't feel like there's any major revelations, you know, and maybe you just wanted to see, like, has this person learned their karma yet? Nope. You know, like, inside they feel it, but they're not aligned to accepting that just yet, you know, and it's difficult. So let's see, what does Spirit want you to know, pile 1, in regards to this person who sort of behaved poorly, still defensive, still upkeeping the tower. Okay, that's maintaining their stance, their belief, their position. I feel this person is still passionately pulled to you with this Ace of Wands. So, you know, they're passionately pulled to you. Yeah, 8 wands, lots of passion. Now this 8 wands is in reverse. So this person is kind of with the Knight of Swords we saw too. Like, I feel this person's retreated. They're not communicating to you, but they're stuck. Okay, so it doesn't feel good, but they might convince themselves that that's sort of what they need or want right now. Although I feel like it's because they're blocked in communicating a truth. So they're hiding. And things are imbalanced, and this is karma again. Okay, the Judge, the Justice. Like, they haven't brought justice to you, nor have they brought justice to themselves. And I feel like this person is still defending their position. Okay, let's see. Why is this 7 wands here? Why is 7 wands here? What does pile 1 need to know? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like this person can't create the thing. Like the pregnant Queen Pentacles that I said, the 3 Pentacles to create something. It's blocked. The manifestation is blocked until this lesson's learned. So they'll stay in the yellowing of their life. They'll stay in this exhausting position. I mean, we can't stand like this forever. Eventually put our arms down, and I feel like this person's holding up the tower with their 4 pentacles, you know, this tower, and so this is what they're fending, but it's blocking the manifestation in their world. And so in the meantime, they don't talk to you, they don't express themselves authentically, they're not bringing balance, they're not fulfilling the whole experience of the karma, you know, accepting the karma. Yeah, they still need to do the full healing, the full reflecting. I feel like this person is withdrawn from you, but I feel like this person hasn't slowed down to really reflect on the pain that they've caused or the pain that's going on inside of them, which is keeping them stuck. And what else, Spirit, does pile 1 need to know about this? 8 Pentacles. So some of them might still be really distracted with work, because 3 Pentacles, like I said, was work. 8 Pentacles is also work card, you know, but I feel like they need to work on the karma. They need to work on restoring the balance. They need to work towards this, not the 3 Pentacles towards upkeeping the tower. That's 4 Pentacles energy. You know, their energy is diverted towards keeping the thing that's caused the pain. That is no longer doing it for them. All right, so they have to shift where they're putting their dedication towards, in order for them to have any sort of movement and karma sort of cleared and energies flowing and justice maintained. But it's like, I'm just going to be in my 4 Pentacles, my 7 Wands, convincing myself and upkeeping this tower. Page of Swords and 10 Wands in reverse. And I don't read bottom of the deck in reverse. So it doesn't really matter though, because what I'm seeing here is like this person hasn't done the reflecting to understand, you know. And here again, the butterfly, the transformation. It's like until they really sit with the full expression of truth and embrace a truth, they're never going to really understand it. And it's like this person still hasn't done this, but it's only a matter of time before the tower falls. That's the 10 wands in reverse. It's like falling apart. We can't no more down this path. And so this person, once they start to see, which they will, you know, because they can't carry this 10 wands of burden, then this is the liberation that they need. But right now it's like blocked because they haven't taken the time to, you know, to accept this thing that's chasing them. So this feels like a bad dream here with the mallard. Yeah, 5 pentacles in reverse. So they're feeling 5 pentacles, but they could lie to themselves. And I don't think that this person recognizes what they could have in their world. And so they're just going to exhaust themselves fighting for a defeated situation. And be at a loss here. You know, and I feel like Spirit was calling them to ascend. And I feel like this person is just not acting in their highest good here. But I do feel like this person, if I was to be pulling what they feel for you, I feel this person sees you as someone in beautiful energy here with the goddess. And even like with the devil, I feel this person's like passionately pulled to you. But this person can never give to you anything beyond the capability of where they're at. And if they don't have self-love, then they're definitely not going to respect you. Okay? It's down to that. And this is why this person did not respect you. Why they were sort of deceitful in how they've acted here. Why they're still an ego. So I think what we need to ask here, you guys, is this person going to, like with this 8 pentacles, like are they going to work on their ego? Like I feel like they can't avoid it, is the energy that's pulling through here. There's like great karma, great lessons in this. Their world is falling apart. It's only a matter of time before it comes to an end here, for them to gain a better knowing of self and self-love and understanding. Let's see, Spirit, will pile one's person do this work? Is there going to be further revelation here? And if so, like, what does pile 1 need to know? Look at that. The truth will come through. Okay, I was going to say the truth will set you free. And it really will set this person free. But this is embracing the honest truth, being completely upfront with self-expression, and taking action on the truth no matter how painful. Seeing clearly. Okay, a new beginning in truth, clarity, honesty. So will they see the truth? Yes, I feel they will. They got the Page of Swords in reverse. They're not there because they're still, yeah, they're still in that 8 swords. So yeah, this is all very lined up. They're in 8 swords. We can't really do anything when someone's in a limiting thought, because this is what they create in their own mind. And again, I get very heavy ego from this because I don't normally read ego from 8 swords, but the 8 swords is the ego, because the mind is telling them a limitation. And this is stemmed from a lack of self-love. And so now they feel they can only maintain in the world of the 4 pentacles and the falling tower that they're trying to upkeep, rather than embrace the truth and act on it. It's like it can't because of all of this stuff, you know, but it keeps them miserable here and in a mental prison. Yeah, and in 5 pentacles. So, and as we know, with 5 pentacles, we can get out of it. It's a self-induced thing, because painful situations happen, but when we take action on it and we're honest about it, we get out of it. We don't have to sit there, right? So we don't have to sit out of the church. We can go in there for refuge. But the longer we sit out here in the cold, the more suffering we do. So this is an 8 swords. It's like, I can't go in the church. Why not? And that's the only limitation we believe. The truth is you can go in there. The truth is you're not seeing clearly. There's something you need to embrace. There's something you don't want to see or admit in order to go in this church. And it's like, I want to sit out here and suffer because I have no self-love. So I want to freeze to death. Okay, well, that's where they're at. Okay, I know this is sad. I know this is heavy, but this is the energy that I picked through here. I love you guys very much. If you're dealing with someone like this, you know, all you can do is focus on yourself, and you know, and I feel like you've been a support to this person, and I feel like the karma here is gonna flesh out once this person really understands why this has happened, you know. Like, I feel like there's no more experiment here, you know, with you. And although this feels very painful and it feels like this person still hasn't reached that point of understanding, it could weigh heavily on you, but it doesn't need to. You can break yourself out of 8 swords. And I feel some of you guys might still be in your 8 swords because this person is in an 8 swords, you know. So it's like, no, the honest truth here is you did nothing wrong with this person. You know, the honest truth is this person needs to find themselves, but that doesn't mean that you got to come down with this person, you know, although you might feel this way, because I feel there's a very strong attachment here with the devil. So you might still feel doubly attached, you know, very fixed. There's something very fixed about this person with the stone and the devil and the 4 pentacles, unbudgeable almost, you know, and their 7 wands of defensiveness. So I love you guys. I hope this helped you, and I will see you guys at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, gorgeous angels. Pile number 2. We'll get into this energy right away because it's coming through quite strong. But first, we're going to just say what this reading's about. So I have pre-shuffled oracle cards. I've not looked at these. I asked Spirit, what is it that pile 2's person on their mind has realized about pile 2 specifically, and or the connection between pile 2 and their person. So we'll look at this, okay, and sometimes the energy comes reversed. It could be how you're feeling and realizing about the person on your mind, and your person could be in another pile, okay. Sometimes there's blended energy, so you'll need to determine who is who. All I do is read energy, and you can either resonate or go check out another pile if it doesn't resonate. Don't force it to fit, okay. So I do ask you to use your intuition, what you'll see, feel, or hear to determine whether the pile makes sense. And because I'm not really identifying who this is, it's really important to use your own intuition. Although it might pull through, okay? There might be an idea based on how it comes through, but don't force anything to fit. So what's pulling through here? Well, Parasec is all about distance and space. And here we have an airplane. So I feel there's a long distance here, okay, physically. And if not, it could be about creating the space or too close to it. You know, like too close to it. Like sometimes when we're too close to something, it's hard to see the trees for the forest, or the forest for the trees, I guess. If that's the way I said it. I said it the other way around. I have a feeling, sorry, as I channel this, I have a feeling there's space here between you guys. There's distance, you know, there's distance. And if this person isn't at a long distance geographically, there's just space. Like, how do you bridge the space? This person feels like they're probably on a different planet or just far away. And this could be how they're feeling, you know. Now, I do see 3 dots. So I don't know. There could be another energy here, you know, getting in the way. And the energy getting in the way could be the distance. But I feel like there's something else going on here, you know. There's the distance, and, like, why is there still a distance? Maybe that's the question. It's like, okay, there's the distance because of, yeah. So maybe we're going to see what the because of. And I felt like this airplane was, the way I put it down, was doing this sort of nosedive. Like taking aim. Knowing the direction and to land something here. I feel like, I don't know whose energy this is. We'll get more with the cards. But I feel like maybe one energy for sure. I don't know. Maybe both. And it could be you. I don't know. But I feel like one energy might already understand how to take aim. Or is already seeing or sitting with how they're going to land this, you know, land what they want. And since it's coming towards the 2 dots, I know this is really abstract the way I'm reading this, but it's how it's coming through. This plane's landing towards the 2 dots, which I feel is the energy of the side, the person, the energy I'm picking up here that has the thing, the other thing in the way, the 3rd energy. So you could be really targeted in your understanding of what you need to do, you know, and maybe this person is kind of still, I don't know, dealing with something else. Let's see. But I do feel with the plane, it could be geographical distance. You might be, you know, at a long distance from this person. For some of you guys, it could be quite some time that you haven't seen this person, like time apart. Okay, let's see. Cardinal, oh my goodness. So I'm getting like loved ones that have crossed over. So I don't know, this could be a soul, like a real deep soul connection of something that was experienced, and then because cardinals bring messages sort of from our loved ones that have crossed over, and it's all about love. And I feel like there's a soul recognition here from a time ago. And so that's the space I'm also feeling, like a long time apart. I feel like you and this person have been a long time apart soulfully. Like the souls haven't merged just yet. But this is love. So, Spirit, let's read this cardinal here to see what we're picking up. And for those of you guys who want to skip ahead, you can certainly go skip to the channeling, but I feel I want to read what angelic presence, look at that, love, divinity, empathy, devotion, oh my goodness, passion. The brilliant red cardinal is most often thought of as a harbinger of divine messages and signals the presence of visitors from heaven. These might be loved ones who visit us from the other side, spirit guides, or even an angelic presence. To pull the cardinal in a reading is a sure sign that you are watched over and protected by divine forces and unconditional love. If you have recently lost someone you love, the cardinal signals their presence around you outside of their connection to higher realms of consciousness. Cardinals are often associated with love, harmony, bliss, and devotion. As these ruby red lovers mate for life, this is a call to get honest with yourself and your heart. Who and what are you devoted to right now? Our hearts burn with passion for many things, and it's important to do what we can to tend to our passions to ensure that they stay alive. If you feel out of touch with your heart and its desires, this is your sign to find a way to open it back up. When your hearts are open, we can greet everyone and everything with compassion, empathy, and tenderness. Okay, the third thing. I think somebody's heart is still a little closed here, and someone's heart is open, and it's like, yeah, it's like unconditional love here, but I feel like there's love on both sides, but I feel like there's something getting in the way here of this devotion kind of being balanced. I feel it's imbalanced right now. Rooster. Okay, so divine masculine energy, and it could be somebody getting in their own way here with the rooster, needing to have their way, dominance. But I don't know, now I'm getting the airplane sort of being targeted, someone trying to have their way, someone trying to put on their confidence in some way maybe, or stand up for something here. Doll, childhood, play, and naivety. So this could be childhood, inner child. Okay, let's keep going. And we have release. And we have the skull and crossbones. These represent death, release, the Ace of Cups being poured out, self-love. Something toxic here, something devilly. I'm getting Capricorn energy. I'm also getting Scorpio energy from the death, release. Alrighty, so we have the fortune teller, 43. 43 could be a significant number. Or the number 7. 7 is all about faith, wisdom, reflection, and understanding. The fortune teller, okay. Being open to possibilities and trusting your intuition to interpret the answers from the Wild Goddess Oracle can help you to help others. Well, this is from the Wild Oracle Goddess, but help you to help others. Fortune teller. Okay, let's see. From the other side. Communication from the other side. Keys on a ring. Many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. Look at that. 3 keys, 3 dots. I don't feel this is third party, though. I feel like there's a concern here about a decision. Like having many options. So I need to decide what to release here. One night stand. All right. The miser. Stubbornness. Look at that with rooster. Inflexibility. Someone could be wanting their way. And asserting dominance in what they're doing here. Many options. 7 cups coming through. The womb. divine feminine energy, creative energy. So we have number 46. So 46 could be significant. This is number 10. 10 is all about completions and ends of cycle. Here we have the death, which is completion. Also 10 is about transformation, which we were picking up with Scorpio energy. Transformation in the womb, giving birth to something. Divine feminine, divine masculine. The threshold. Wow, look at this card. So 65. So that's the number 11. No, I'm sorry. 45 coming through. Yeah, 45. So what do we have here? We had 46. So number in succession here. Something is moving in succession. 45 and 46. Okay. So that's number 9. The threshold. Yeah. Wow. Look at this energy. So we have this burning here, and then we have this sort of darkness here. Someone sitting in the darkness, I feel. And then there's like the other side. The other side. There's an obstacle here of coming on the other side. Okay, the mountain. Yeah, an obstacle here. And coming through the other side. Oh my goodness, 33. And 33 is a master number. Okay, it's about reproduction. So here, 33, reproduction. This is womb. Creativity. It's also about humor. Christ consciousness. And we're getting consciousness here. Okay, and joy and harmony. Wow. Finding a way through something challenging, I feel here. Someone's having to find their way through. Rooster, wake-up call. I feel someone needs to be woken up. A wake-up call here. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I can't stop saying wow. Raven's head, a calling. A mission. Something you can't unsee here. So what do we have? We have 47. Yeah, look. 45, 46, 47. So succession. I think things are moving here. Very slowly. Very slowly. Inflexibility. It's inflexible right now. But there's a mission. Okay. Femme fatale. Oh my goodness. Light attributes. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart. Yes, someone needed to open their heart. When your dependency is rejected. Shadow attributes. Inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and power. Now I'm really feeling the light attribute here. Okay, wow. Well, let's do this. And we have judge. I came up for pile 1. Interesting. Light attributes. Balancing justice and compassion. Managing the fair distribution of power. So again, power from the rooster. Offering only destructive criticism. Misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Okay. And then we have child divine. Look at this doll, childhood. Light attributes. Innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggests a special connection with the divine. Shadow attributes, an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. Negative forces. What's going on here? Okie dokie. So we have the scry mirror. That's interesting because we have the fortune teller. So there's being able to do divination here with the scry mirror and the fortune telling. So either this person or you is a fortune teller, uses divination to communicate with the divine. Scry mirror, interesting. 65, so number 11. Okay. And we have kindness with 29. Number 11 again. The energy of kindness reminds us to be considerate and wise in our interactions with others and ourselves, and to find the root of our love through a connection to source. Yes, woken up, connection to source, unconditional love. Okay. Birth, womb, being born, being awakened. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, outrageous openness. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. Wow, very powerful. And here we have Mercury and Venus, 21. So Mercury is all about communication and also about divine timing. It's about getting manifestation and getting empowered to manifest. And Venus is all about love again. So this is love, love, love. Love all over the place with this pile. So this is about what this person is realized. And I don't know how to read this one so much as I'm going to read it as it's pulled through here. But I feel like maybe how you're seeing this person, or like I said, it could be your energy, but I feel two-ish. Let's see. How's this coming out? Whatever energy I'm feeling here is somebody here who still needs to wake up to a greater truth. They're standing in the darkness void here. And so it's becoming an obstacle here with the coming together. Although I do feel this person connects to you, I'm assuming, if this is the person you came here about, they connect to you as this attractive pull of an energy here that this person is really having to go through this in order to open their heart because of their feelings, their love for you. But I feel like this person is still in a heavy masculine energy here, you know, being a little stubborn here, still sort of putting on a show. I think this person still has childhood wounds they're having to heal through. But I feel like this person feels they're on a calling. And they feel on a calling to do something here in their world that that they see. And it could be, it's kind of blurry here for me, because it could be that it's this connection that's calling them, you know, the unconditional love, the path, the way forward. The way forward is there. But there's some toxicity here and something that needs to be released and healed, because it's keeping the decision or the choice open here. It's not as clear as one pathway, although the one pathway is really being pulled to them, because there is something they're supposed to be birthing here. But I feel like what this person is realizing here is, in order to go in the pathway of the unconditional love, and most likely in your direction, is that there needs to be a release of this third thing. And right now, this person is a little bit not there yet. You know, they're a little bit inflexible. It's keeping this option open, this thing. And I don't feel it's another connection, but I feel like it's something maybe that they're been called to look at or resolve, with also something going on that's toxic, or this could be the toxic thing getting in the way of the both of you guys. And so they're needing to find a way to get through this. But I feel like there's a lot of knowing happening here with the scry mirror and this fortune teller. Like, I don't know, maybe this person is psychic, you know, like there's a knowing for sure. But there's one thing with the knowing, and then there's another thing with being completely open to the divine path and the pulling. And so I feel like there's an unconditional love here for you. And I feel like this person is being called to allow the awakening process to sort of happen, to get them through. But I feel it's very intense for this person. And I feel like this person is still overcoming, you know? So there is a lot of childhood stuff that's bubbling up here. But I feel like this connection is allowing them to give birth to a new version of self. I feel like there's also an understanding of something greater in their world that's giving them reason to rise. So with the rooster, it's like awakened energy, you know? I feel this person can see this, but I feel like there's a lot of pain in rising, and there's pain in this transformation. Yeah, so let's see. I don't know. This is interesting. Let's see. Spirit, what is it that pile number 2's person here has realized? Can we get a little bit more here in regards to pile 2's person, what they've realized? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here doing your reading. So Lovers is giving me the Mercury energy, although I know it's Gemini, but Gemini's ruled by Mercury, and this is giving me the choice here. There's a decision to be made, a destined decision to go down the path. Love pulling through this connection, or this reading, like very heavily. Okay, here's the Queen of Swords. Uncertainty. Uncertainty, not clear, not understanding something. Yeah, like why are we not clear here? There's some uncertainty. High Priestess in blocked intuition, and this is fortune telling, scry mirror. Like something's blocked here of not seeing. Not seeing the choice, but why aren't we seeing it? I don't understand. So we have Pisces energy, and we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, heavy Gemini. Spirit for pile number 2, pile 2's person. What is it that they've realized here? I'm not seeing. 9 Cups, emotional fulfillment. This person is still self-focused in some way here. 9 Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, 9. Something about someone's independence here. You know, their freedom. I've read for this energy. Yeah, Ace of Swords. We need to see a greater truth. 4 Wands. And strength. Okay, it's pretty clear here, although I am asking what this person's realized, you know, but I think they're not seeing still, if I got to be honest. They're not seeing a great truth here. They're still blocked to it, that there's a choice. I think they know there's a choice, but I think this person thinks there's like they're uncertain about the choice. And there's love, but I think the blocked intuition and the blocked not seeing is due to their own sense of independence and freedom. With this rooster and this stubborn inflexibility and this hyper independence and 9 Pentacles, they're so dependent on their way of being independent that it's blocking out, but they feel like they're used to this 9 Cups, their own emotional fulfillment, at the expense of facing a courage and a greater truth of something they already know that they're being called to do here, which is coming to union, you know, building stability, coming together, building the structure here, the foundation of something. This is marriage, union, celebration, milestone here, okay? There's a great truth here, but they have to see this and they have to choose this. And right now there's a block. Okay, and I feel like because of this, this is all of the self. Them getting in their own way. But I feel like sometimes 9 Cups gives me this sort of immediate gratification. And because I'm seeing skull and crossbones, this person could be, you know, just distracting themselves. This could be drinking, doing substances. You know, this Ace of Cups is being poured here. It's like they're not doing the highest thing for their self-love. Although they feel maybe this is their way of doing this, you know, but it's a dependency on something I feel here. And so it's not really leaning into the courage. And it's also stemming from an ego with the rooster here in this ego card, you know. It's the ego self that's protecting, and it's stemmed from some childhood thing here. Leo energy. Yeah, look at the death we were picking up, Scorpio. The massive transformation here in this person's world. So major, 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 major arcana. Okay? I feel this person's going through a massive transformation here. Whether they like it or not, it's happening. Although I feel like it's going to require this person to acknowledge some egoic part of self, but also to stand in their courage to face being open. Because I feel this person is very independent and used to self and doing sort of what feels good in the moment here. Now it's like, I don't know, like taking into consideration this other option, this other person. You know? And I feel there's this understanding with the scry mirror and this fortune teller, but this is giving me the opposite. It's like I don't want to see it or acknowledge or take action on it. And it's not that they don't want, but it's like this is what they cannot see because of this. So, although it's there, that's interesting. Okay, let's pull some more and see what do we see here. Spirit. So Scorpio energy with the death. Can we see for pile 2 a little bit more? What is going on here with pile number 2's person? Can we see a little bit more in regards to this connection? And what has the person on pile 2's mind realized? What have they realized about pile 2 and this connection? So I think they realize there's a choice they got to make for sure. But that's it. Like, I don't know. I don't know how long this person has been sitting, you know, knowing that there's a choice, but it's almost like they see it not as a two swords choice, but they see it as a lover's choice. It's like, this is my destined path. But there's a block here. But what's the block? Maybe we'll ask that if we don't get clarity. So 8 wands. This is moving forward. This is no block. This is progress, communication, breakthrough, forward movement. Ace of Cups, self-love, emotional new beginning, being emotionally ready. Okay, well, that's good. The moon, this is sometimes where we're not seeing very clearly. We're in moonlight energy, and it's also fear. Fear about moving forward. Emotions. I'm not getting deception so much as I am this person's not clear. You know, they're not clear in their decision, and it's probably stemmed from some fear about how to move forward. 7 Pentacles. So this is where we put in the energy and reap the harvest that we want by being dedicated and committed to engaging. So maybe they're unclear as to how to bring something in. There's the Death card again, transformation. This is like a massive change in our world where we got to release. We got to release in order to transform. We got to release. What are they releasing here? Let's see. 5 cups. I feel I'm getting drinking again here, you guys. But the drinking for me represents the distraction, the addiction, the thing that's not good in this person's world is making them feel 5 cups. And this is about the past too, because we're looking with sadness, you know, looking at the 3 spilled cups. But here's the lovers, the 2 cups in the background. So this person is still in some grieving of the past thing that they have to release. And this is what's making them unclear, making them fearful, making them not feel like moving forward. Although there's love here and there's recognition here. But the release needs to happen. Yeah. Lovers again, yes. Gemini, the choice. So they see this destined path. There's no denying this. Yeah, the sun. Clarity. So this is such a beautiful reading, you guys. Really. Look. Feminine, masculine energy coming into union. The change. The change has to be this person's emotional state. Their emotional state is very sad here. Okay? It's not getting any fruit here. But if it's been their experience, it's like they're not sure what they could produce. So there's lack of, what can I produce? What am I capable of producing? Like all I've experienced here is emotionally being desolate. And although I see this connection here, am I clear? You know, am I clear about this? Like I'm still focused on the things that hurt me. things that don't work in my world, you know, and the toxic thing here, because I feel there's that third thing here with the 3 cups we're looking at, you know, and the third thing is the mind state. And it could be how we're distracted. You need to release this thing. Oh, look at what this is. But yeah, Sun, happiness, clarity, you know, to get the clarity here, the joy. They feel like you're the joy. This path, this connection, this choice is the joy. This is where the happiness lies. This is what will help them move forward and give them self-love. But it's like we have to take the cup of self-love. And so if we're not ready and we still need to mourn and feel unworthy here, because 5 cups is kind of feeling like shit, you know, about emotionally what's happened to us. And it could be a childhood thing that we need to overcome and choose to get out of 5 cups, because we can always get out of 5 cups. Or we could keep sitting here and feeling like, woe is me. You know, this is what needs to transform, this mindset, this emotional thing, so that there could be a new beginning in this person's world and they could embrace this self-love. Yeah, so they could, this is so beautiful, you guys. The full healing, show up in a balanced way. I'm getting, again, masculine, feminine, you know, 2 beings coming together to create something synergetic that works, that is cohesive, that's balanced. But I feel this takes time with temperance. There's a need to be patient with process here because it's transformation. I think this person's not comfortable with feelings. I think there's a lot of fear. You know, we're seeing strength, which is courage. And I feel this person is used to being a rooster. They're used to, you know, being in that sort of ego energy with the lion. And so now this is sort of a different energy this person's needing to encompass here, because really it's asking them to deal with this 3 cups. And so maybe up until now they haven't had to deal with the 3 spilt cups, or I guess deal with the 5 cups, but the 3 spilt, which is the thing in the past, or the thing that keeps them in the 5 cups energy. They have to deal with this, release this in order to move forward. And it's like, how do I release this? Like, I've always sort of sat here looking at this. So there's an uncertainty about how to go about this, you know, but look, there's a sun in the distance here. So let's see, I do feel we're going to just pull around this 5 cups and this release. What is this block then? Because look at the mountain, a big old block this person has to overcome and get through in order to choose the lovers. So spirits, what is the block for pile number 2's person? What is this block that pile 2's person is having to overcome? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2. What is the block? Like, why can't they see clearly here? Oh my gosh, one went super flying. Oh, 2 cups, you guys. They can't see the 2 cups because they're focused on the 3 cups. And with that 5 cups, they keep looking at what's spilled. What hurt them? You know, what hurt me? So it's like feeling saddened. And here, meanwhile, there's the 2 cups. That's the temperance energy. And look, the lion in the middle. The courage to face the 2 cups. Like, this person just, what their block is emotionally they're having to have the courage to enter a 2 cups again, because I feel this person's hurt. And here we see the lovers. To make that choice. To show up in a balanced way here and have a relationship. You know, and I feel the ego is also getting in the way here. So what is this person's block? So we know for sure that they're blocked in doing this. And love keeps pulling through in this reading. Look at that. Page of Cups. Opening their heart space. This person's block is opening their heart space. You know, and the fact we still see cups here, I feel like that's, like I said, cups could be distraction, you know. When I get that, and I'm seeing 3 cups again. So to me, 3 cups is partying, is that sort of an energy where it's like lighthearted relationships. It's not a 2 cups. It's not getting deep. It's not opening our heart space. And this is being very vulnerable, you know, Page of Cups, like early stages of opening our heart space and expressing this and showing this. Look at the little dolphin, all about compassion. Knight of Wands, yeah, like going after the passion. 10 cups, you guys, look at this reading. So, ultimate emotional fulfillment, family, coming together, you know, having this commitment. So I think this person sees the sun, the 10 cups, but their block here is going after this because of the pain that they've experienced. And so they're focused on that 3 cups thing. Oh, they need the confidence to do this. And I feel this person's confidence could be getting in their own way, but it's really confidence as they know it. Like, they're confident in how they've been living their life. So I feel there's a confidence here with this person. And so they want to maintain this level of confidence. Although I feel like the ego gets in the way of them having a 2 cups here. And so really it's a lack of confidence, a lack of being able to go after what they want here, which I feel is a 2 cups, you know, but the pain gets in the way here. So let's just see if there's anything you need to know. Pile number 2 before we close out. Spirit, for pile 2, is there anything... Oh my goodness. Let's take the ones that revealed itself. Anything pile 2 needs to know. Look at that. Emperor. Yeah, this is rooster energy. Divine masculine energy. This is doing the stand-up thing. Okay, not being fearful, but like doing the right thing here. And being empowered and confident to do so. And here we have the Chariot. Cancer energy. Aries energy. So forward movement, success, finding balance, integrating shadow, 10 swords in reverse. So something about having something come to an end, which I really feel is the 5 cups. But let's see, why is this 10 of swords in reverse? Something that's the death card, you know, like something needs to die out. Something needs to come to an end that hasn't quite come to an end just yet, in order for this person to find balance and success and pull through in a confident way to make shit happen here in a divine masculine energy. I feel this person's sort of hiding from this energy. Look at that. Lovers, the choice. So the thing in their life that's getting in the way, which I feel is the 5 cups, and because there's so many of you guys here, that 5 cups could be a whole bunch of things. I feel like childhood is certainly stemming the trauma that's creating this person's 5 cups. It could be they've had relationships that have emotionally scarred them in the past, and so there's healing themselves in a way that's using potentially things that are toxic in their world, okay, that they're needing to release. And that mindset for sure they're needing to release in order for them to be successful and to feel confident in moving forward and having this choice. They have to put that to an end, which they have not yet done so. And I feel like this person is also very sort of in their 9 cups and reverse 9 pentacles, which we saw, which is giving me this. But it's kind of, for me, it's... they're identifying as an emperor in their world, but it's not an emperor in a world of 2 people, you know? So, I mean, the rooster, yeah, could be confident as a rooster here, because I feel like it's like getting what they want emotionally and they're independent. So it's like a confident energy, but I feel like it's been all about self-preservation. And now it's like, how do I take in a second person into consideration here? Like, I have to step into this emperor energy that's outside of me thinking I was an emperor here, but their emperor energy was more self-focused. And that's more of a King of Wands type energy, you know, not an emperor. So the emperor is, I think your person is not quite an emperor just yet, because if they were, they would choose what they feel is in line. You know, but I feel this person is still needing to release a whole lot of things. And because they're still a Page of Cups, they still need to enter the Page of Cups energy in the heart space. Like, the heart space has been avoided and neglected because this person's been so focused on a 3 cups. And so I feel like that's the pain, you know. So 7 wands. I don't read bottom of the deck, reverse. And then 3 wands. So yeah, this is kind of giving me this mountain energy where this person is having to overcome obstacles here in their world to fight. I feel this person is going to fight. I feel this person does see expansion, does want forward movement here. You know, but it's going to take them having to overcome. And I feel they can overcome. I feel they want to overcome. I feel they see this, but I feel like it's slow movement, you know. And so what have they realized? I feel they realize they see the option of this connection. But I feel like this person is just having to get there, you know, having to get there. Queen of Cups in reverse. And maybe you're, I don't know, just sort of pulled away here, because I'm getting your energy here with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this is definitely a block in the heart space with the Queen of Cups in reverse, you know. So we can't have an open heart and an openness of compassion in a balanced way if somebody's blocked. And I feel like this person is blocked. Yeah, 7 cups. That's this energy I was feeling. If there's too many options, if they're not decisive, if they're not taking the choice, it's like there's too many options on the table. They're not clear. Keeping too many things around. And again, 7 cups for me. The drinking again, lots of cups. Okay, so whatever the drinking means, distraction, partying, lighthearted relationships, going out with the boys, I don't know, but whatever that is. Okay, that's the sense of independence, but really it's not free, because I feel like this person, really, if they were to be free, they'd want to be empowered to go after what they want, which is this connection, you know, this divine connection, because they keep seeing it as the lovers. Keep seeing it as the lovers, and they feel really pulled to you in your energy here. So much love, unconditional love I feel here, but there is an intensity, and I feel this person sitting in the dark without taking that sort of leap. But I feel the person is right there with the threshold, you know, they're right there. They're right there. This rebirth is assured with the womb and the birth, you know, and the death card. But there's some sort of stubbornness going on here with this person, you know, like they're hanging on to this 7 cups energy. So because of the 5 cups that they're experiencing in their world. So I hope this made sense to you guys. I love you guys very much, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, beautiful, blessed angels. Pile number 3. You guys picked the black hole and the air balloon. Sorry, my hands are wet. I have to go wash my hands. I was feeding the cats. So before I get into this energy, let's take a sort of a better understanding what we're going to see here. So I asked Spirit what it is that the person on your mind has realized about you and or this connection. Okay, so I haven't looked at these cards, and I do ask you use your intuition, what you'll see, feel, or hear, to determine whether this pile is right for you. Only you can do this. Okay, so if this is predominantly what you've come to realize, then maybe your person's energy is in another pile. Okay, so keep that in mind. And so what's going on here? Well, the black hole could be a card about boundaries, you know, like just being kind of sucked into someone else's maybe drama or world here without having any sort of energetic boundaries. But I don't feel so negative coming from this, you know. I feel like it's almost like something that's overtaken you, you know, but I also, with the air balloon, this is about maybe gaining a different perspective. And I feel like this is also about ascension, you know, like ascension, like seeing things from a greater altitude gives us a better viewpoint and the whole picture, and seeing the whole picture here. Maybe something about something coming full circle, you know. But I feel like something was either all-consuming, or we couldn't see at one point, and now we could see. You know, we were totally consumed, now we can see. Something about a circle here. Circle is maybe closure or something coming to an end. I don't feel it's, yeah, like maybe in the past there might have been a repeating cycles. Maybe we were pulled into drama. Maybe we were pulled into darkness, not seeing. But now I feel like we've escaped, or we could see. Man, black is darkness, you know, like we're out of the darkness, I feel. Let's see, this is interesting. I don't know if that's your energy, your person, but that's what I'm picking up there. So let's see. We have spider. This is creative energy. Creating. Okay, goose. It could be somebody very territorial and defensive. Maybe need for boundary here with the goose. Okay, yeah, goose isn't a very good energy. So let's see, foundation stone, building something, steps and origins. Building something with the spider web. Building something, yes. Okay, foundation stone. And then we have birth. Look at that. Okay, birth. And self-care. And we have the survivor with 35. Things might not work out as planned, at least in the short term. Remember, all you have endured and how resilient you have proven to be. You've escaped something here. Maybe this is your energy, you guys. Hand of cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. Okay. The dancer, self-expression and strength. And we have the offering with the number 64 or the number 10. And we have the riddle, number 53. The offering and the riddle. I'm going to put it like this. And we have the 1. Oh my goodness, number 30. I'll put that right here if I can. Okay, the 1. We have spring, number 17. I'm being called to read the 1. You guys, let's just get that out of the way because I'll keep hearing it in my head if I don't. No, that's not it. Is it? Yes, it is. Okay. The 1. What number is this? Number 30. The 1. Non-duality, one love, unus mundus. Our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that we are left to savor for a lifetime. The 1 is both the energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense this intimate union. This archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy. Oh my goodness, like this black hole. Yet when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across all the land. We glimpse ourselves in the vastness of all consciousness and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away, and we are left with what is the precious knowing that life is a gift, and we are both the giver and the receiver of this fortune. When in light serves, loves, accepts, and resonates. When dark ignores, omits, and excludes. Wow. Wow. Okie dokie. Spring. And gold. So 26. Or the number 8. And then we have networker, light attributes, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Shadow attributes, conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. And thief, light attribute, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Shadow attributes, stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. Okay. And storyteller, light attributes, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Shadow attribute, making up tales that harm others. And here we have fear that the light will bring judgment, number 5. Okay. And hold. Give me 10 wands energy. Although the egg is all about rebirth. And this egg's closed. Okay. We have attraction, number 9. The energy of attraction amplifies the qualities that attract and support us on our journey towards inner balance and harmony. And invite help. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready. God, pursue me. And Sun in Uranus. So Sun is Leo energy, masculine energy. Uranus is a ruling planet for Aquarius, which is quite sudden energy. It could be quite out of the box, sort of unexpected energy. The Sun is very happy energy. Okay, 8. So let me sit with this, you guys, and see what pulls through here. As far as what your person's realized. And you guys can click ahead. Okay. This person, I think they've been in an energy here for some time that kept them doing circles. Okay, it could be even in this connection there was circles. It was like a riddle here, but I feel the riddle was this person's energy. So this person could have shown up very defensive, you know, very defensive here, or them protecting some idea or understanding, and maybe keeping people out and protecting something here. And so what are they realizing here? I feel like this person is seeing above this behavior. And I feel like they're starting to see. And what they're starting to see is what they could create for themselves. But this would require them to be concerned with themselves, you know, like actually care for self so they could get what they want and come out of any sort of confusion and things that keep them stuck in circles or confusion. They'd have to be inspired to take action, which I feel that they are, so that they could be born here. I think they're seeing this birth of themselves. And what this would require is them coming forward with some sort of show of this, you know, however this might be, with the offering. Because I feel like this person might have had a lot of fear of stepping forward and then being judged for who they are, you know. So if they didn't really have a lot of self-love, it could have been very difficult for them to be seen by you or accepted by you, or feel like you wouldn't accept this person. So I feel like this person is looking at taking a chance here at expressing themselves like their true self here, no longer in this sort of storyteller energy of the story they've been telling themselves, why they wouldn't be accepted or loved or seen for who they are and appreciated for who they are. Because I do feel like this person is, well, I feel this person's like pulled to do this with this attraction card. They could certainly be attracted to you. Okay, I'm not knowing what type of relationship this is so much yet. But I think this person's finally open. Like, I say finally because I do feel there was a lot of stuck energy. And this stuck energy was keeping circles. And I feel they're seeing above this. And it's come full circle. Like something's concluded. And I feel like it's the way they talk to themselves. I feel like I got to channel this person. If I got to be honest. It's like, I'm tired. You know, I'm tired of not coming forward, and it's tiring for me to shut you out, to keep staying in this sort of place that doesn't provide warmth. It's been very cold, and I've been keeping you out. And so not only have I been, you know, robbing ourselves of what we can enjoy here, but I've been sitting in the cold here that needs to thaw out. And so I see something greater here. And I've been trying to avoid accepting a new me here that would require me to be seen. And so I had to surrender to this feeling, surrender to God, and understand that being seen for who I am isn't as fearful as maybe I was making it out to be. But I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that I could see that this is what I have to do. And so this could go horribly, horribly wrong. And my fear might prove me right here, but at the end of the day, I could see the story I've been telling myself of why I've been avoiding connecting, you know, just on a whole. And so that will for sure solidify my results of staying stuck and being in the cold. And I feel like you're the one here I want to chance this with. So I've been not showing you, you know, and this hasn't been building anything between us, but I want to build something here. I want to create what I feel feels right rather than just sort of stall out. because it's become too heavy for me to just keep telling myself that something wouldn't work, or that I wouldn't be accepted, or that you'd see me in a way here that would make us sort of fall apart or not work out, because I've been through a lot of this experience that's hurt me. And I don't want to experience that again, but I feel like I am experiencing this now when I'm shut out and when I'm not available to engage. And so this might be a slow process, because I don't know how I'm going to fully just switch overnight here, but I feel like I am aiming towards expressing myself to you and allowing things to move in the right direction of freedom here for us to connect, for us to build. And the only way that this could be successful is if I'm authentically showing up in a way that's my true self. And this is what I want to show up as. This is my offering of my truest self, rather than the me that was freaked out and guarded and defensive and not being sort of solid here. Like I could see what I've been telling myself. I could see what was getting in the way. I could see the coldness, and I could see your light, and I could see your beauty, and I could see it differently now, rather than being focused on the thing that was more scary, you know. But now I see that I've robbed this experience for however long I've robbed it for, by being in the cold and in the dark and in the unknown here. And so you might have felt like I was cold or in the dark, and I certainly felt this way, you know, and I'm tired of living in that world. And so now I can see that even whatever we're about to experience here might go any which way, it's better than me committing to the darkness and the defensiveness and not building anything at all, and not being true to myself expression of how I feel. And I feel like you're the one that's right now, that I am feeling pulled to be honest and authentic with how I feel, and find harmony with this. You know, there's nothing really I'm supposed to be fearing in this experience, or telling myself that that's going to trump the honest truth. And the honest truth is how I'm feeling. And so I got to just give it up. Give up my fear, give up what I've told myself this couldn't be. Because I see something great here. So, pile 3. Interesting how that channel came out. Let's see what does this tarot have to say here with a deeper look at this person. Spirit, for pile 3's person, what have they realized about pile 3? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of this connection in pile 3. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. I could see, oh my goodness, I could see, you guys. This person sees you as their happiness. I think they're clear about this. They could see, you know, it was dark and now it's bright. They couldn't see and now they see. 9 swords, getting out of that. 9 swords energy, the mental prison, getting out. Like, this is all about the anxiety keeping us stuck in the mental prison. Look at the chain. So we could stay here and have the self-fulfilling prophecy of what won't work. It's like, I want to come out. I don't want to live in my fear of being judged, or the anxiety I have of it not working, or you seeing something in me you won't like. That's all this person is sort of sitting at here, but they also want to build something here, you know. King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person was in an energy here that, I don't know, I feel you couldn't rely on this person, or this person wasn't couldn't see themselves like as somebody who could commit to this situation or have a long-term stability here. You know, it's like their anxiety was getting in the way of this commitment or building the long-term reliability that they needed to have here in this situation. King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So let's see, and Leo. So why is the Sun here, Spirit? How is pile number 3's person? What are they realizing here? What is it that they're realizing? So three swords. Oh my goodness. Yes, 3 swords. 3 wands and 3 swords. So 3s. All about growth. Okay, relationships. And also Hangman energy reduced with the 12, which is Hangman seeing things from a different perspective. It's like, although I'm hurt and I've been telling myself the hurt that could happen, it's like I want to move forward from here. I want to expand and grow. 7 cups. So this 7 cups talks about the confusion, you know, like not choosing, having your head in the clouds. And so this is the 9 swords that this person is having to get out of in order to be very clear and certain about what they want to decide here. So why is this King of Pentacles here in reverse? The 4 wands, the stability. So it's like they weren't available here to give the reliability, the stability of the 4 wands to come together, to create the structure, the union, the marriage. So why is this, well, we have Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this is like running away or going the opposite way or not confronting. So why is this King of Pentacles here in reverse? I mean, this is the energy I feel they're still in, you know, like they still haven't committed here. Yeah, 2 swords coming out of that. Like, I feel they sat in this 2 swords for very long here. And it's like, I can't sit in this 2 swords. I can't sit in this 2 swords where things were very unclear, or I wasn't making a choice. You know, I wasn't reliable here. I couldn't be relied upon to create the stability. So now there's this coming out of this indecision because there's clarity. So what is going on here with this 7 cups? This is the confusion. Yeah, this is coming out of Devil. So what was holding this person back was Devil energy. Their way of thinking was keeping them chained to not taking action. The anxiety was greater, and so that's Devil energy, not taking action in this. And so it kept things open, uncertainty, confusion, you know, not choosing wisely. And so they're coming out of this energy because they can no longer sit 2 swords, is what this person's realizing. So we'll see the Sun. Like, the Sun is the most positive card in the tarot. It's all about enlightenment, seeing the light, seeing what makes them happy, getting very clear and certain, you know, finding the joy, the bliss. Oh my goodness, Queen of Pentacles, look at that. So you're my other half here. I could see this. And look, she's pregnant here. Okay, so I could create with the spider energy something of value here with the pentacle. I could see this. I could see you being the one here. I could see that I've been indecisive, or I haven't been reliable, or I haven't been creating the stability. I've been not giving the long-term commitment because of my anxiety. And so as I exit my anxiety, as I detach from this Devil, I'm allowed to move forward and build stability from a 3 wands to a 4 wands succession here. But really, the 3 swords was keeping me from moving forward. It was also keeping me in anxiety. It's also keeping me uncommitted. Wow. Okay. Yeah, 10 cups. You guys, I'm not making this stuff up. So it's like, come together. You know, this is like ultimate emotional happiness. 2 people coming together to build long-term commitment, family, union. Okay. 2 cards of family, 2 cards of long-term commitments. The family is the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This is father energy, mother energy, family. This person wants a family, okay? However this family means to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, your traditional children or whatever family is. Come together to create the family, the commitment. I think this person is seeing this. So let's just, I don't know. Let's see if there's anything you need to know about this. I mean, this sounds very positive, and I feel this is the offering here this person has. I feel this person feels you're the one to open them up to do this, like to actually take a chance. And so I don't know that this person, you know, has felt like they could take a chance anywhere else. Like this is the goal that they could take a chance on, you know. And with this networker, it could be that this person is, I don't know, maybe tried dating or just has a lot of people around, but hasn't really experienced or known what the gold would be for them to chance on. I don't think this person's really felt like, you know, there was a situation presenting itself as the one that they could do this, as coming into this gold experience for them. So we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. That's the uncertainty, not being clear. This is also a lack of boundaries. So I feel there's something about boundaries. Same with the Goose, is like protecting its boundaries. I feel this person might have had very strong boundaries. I'm just going to take the ones that, oh, Spirit's saying take them all. Okay, so we have 8 swords. That's the mental prison, the limiting thought, the thing that kept them held to the devil. And now this is how we express self. This is expressing self, you know, like showing up, how we love, how we show love. So I feel this person's coming out. Okay, coming out. So bottom of the deck, I don't read in reverse. We have the Fool, Aquarius energy. This is this taking the chance. This is a leap of faith. And we have the Swords. Yeah, like seeing clearly now. Embracing a greater truth. Temperance, balance, healing. Showing up in an energy that's workable to create. Because again, the creation, the Queen of Pentacles was pregnant. I feel this person wants to create. You know, they want to create here. I think you've had to show some sort of patience here with this person. Tower in reverse. So I feel like the Tower has happened. Like this realization has happened. You know, like the Tower's fallen here in regards to their limiting thought. What they were having. Yeah, 7 swords. Because there was a lot of deception when we weren't acting in truth. We were sort of deceiving, storytelling. You know, I'm going to be hurt. But the anxiety was talking. The limitation was talking. 6 of Cups in reverse. So this is something in the past. A person, place, thing that's stuck here in time. You know, that's stuck here in time. And I feel like this person had to see through this sort of deceptive energy of self, of why they were stuck on this memory or experience. You know, this Tower experience. I feel this is what's fallen. This is what's fallen. This is what was sort of the deceit energy, the storytelling here. You know, because this isn't really something about, this isn't coming through as something about like being malicious or like lying to you. This is something about, I'm feeling this storytelling and believing an untruth about a situation that's been stuck within this person's emotional space that I feel has had to fall away. The illusion of this, the story of this thing, because it was keeping them very stuck here with this 8 swords. Not able to move forward and take a chance. Yeah, King of Swords. Look, they keep seeing this like counterpart. King and Queen of Swords now. Okay. So it's like I have to understand. I have to understand and come to some sort of conceptual, sort of strategic way of how I'm going to approach and deal with this situation in order for me to transform. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, I feel this person is working on their transformation, embracing this sort of truth to understand things differently rather than how they were. And I think their understanding now is, I was 8 swords because of this sort of thing. And now I can conceptually feel like this is what was holding me back. Page of Pentacles, there's the offering. Okay, so we have the offering here. Manifestation, the potential, and I feel it was blocked. And there's the 10. So you guys saw the 10 cups, 10 pentacles, and this is long-term commitment, building over time, the stability, the creation. This person wants to start, you know, go from a page pentacles, which is 1 pentacle, to the 10. This is what they're wanting to offer here. Okay, I feel they've come to this understanding, and this understanding required them to transform whatever in their world was keeping them in a 7 swords and a reverse 6 cups here. I feel this person also feels a soul tie to you. This is my soulmates card, you know, like a soul recognition. Okay, and we also saw the 4 Wands, which is my twin flame, 1111 card. So I feel like the illusion's fallen apart here for this person. They can see a future, commitment, happiness in a pentacle and cup realm emotionally. And they can also see with the sun here that they were 8 swords. So it was limiting them from starting this, from offering this, from finding balance and embracing a truth. Until this tower fell and them taking a chance and a risk. Yeah, like coming out of that mindset. 4 cups, like looking at all the reasons why they could not. You know, why they could not. And there's the King of Cups in reverse. So it's like emotionally unavailable because they were in 4 cups. They were emotionally unavailable. Look at the Empress, you guys. This person sees this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful connection here with the Empress. This is unconditional love. Okay, and this is divine feminine energy. This person sees you as a beautiful Empress here in their world. And I feel this person wants to take a chance here and come out of energies that were making them emotionally unavailable. Yeah, unavailable here. They weren't available in a practical way or in an emotional way, I feel, with the 9 Pentacles in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. And so it's like, I want to take a chance. I want to offer this manifestation to see what could be created here. Yeah, so this is what I see, you guys. This is a beautiful reading. I hope this resonates for you guys. You'll have to let me know if this is what's going on in your world. And I'll see you to the next one. Okay, bye-bye.